So you're at the master's level of this offense. And the guys who play 14 games with you, they're just figuring things out. So how has that tested your patience all the way through this season?
Well, we learned it's been a lot of different guys come in, veteran players, and as well as the rookie players who've really been asked to contribute big roles on the team. So we've incorporated a lot of new players. We're at 7-2. We battled through some pretty tough games, but hopefully we're at a point where we've learned from our mistakes, where we can build on the things we've done well. This is when the good teams really start to separate themselves, and we're in a decent position, but it all depends on what we do going forward as to the outcome of the season.
As you watch these young quarterbacks, it's a different position than you play right now, or you grew up playing. What do you see when you see these young guys as they're trying to figure out, how do I become the next Manning, the next Brady, the next Breeze?
Well, I mean, they all have so much ability. Way more ability than I've ever had. But, you look at them and the way that they play the game, the style is different. The game has evolved, and it always does. And, guys that in my era, so to speak, was different than when Steve Young and Joe, the guys that I really looked up to, Steve and Joe Montana and John Elway and Jim Ray, the way they played. But, I look at those guys and try to learn from the things that they're doing. Because, ultimately, we're all trying to do the same thing, is get the team down the field and get in the end zone. But there's different ways to be able to do it.
You probably have more football playing days behind you than ahead of you. When you pull back in those off seasons, where are you on this career arc of how much more football do you have left?
Well, I feel like I have a lot. A lot of I'm sure a lot of players have felt that way too, is whether a team wants you or whether, you're still capable of doing the job. And I think the important part is, for me in the off season and for me during the season, I want to earn the respect of the guys that I play with today. You don't want to sit here and have your guys respect you for what you did 10 years ago, because those things aren't really important to me. What's important is I show up every day to be a leader, to perform at a high level. There's nothing more I love than to be around the stadium in the off season and be around those guys running and lifting. That's where you develop the camaraderie between everybody. That's where you put the work in. We put it in. We're getting a lot out at this point. A lot of things that we talked about in the spring are coming to. This is where we're at now. This is the reason why we work hard for moments like this. Monday Night Football, the 11th week of the year. Our season's on the line, and we got to go out there and play our best.
This is more Mike's conversation with Tom Brady. Monday Night Countdown.